Hello there, welcome. This is going to be an all signs reading. This is part 2. We've already done Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer through the first 1/3 of the zodiac. And now we're moving on to Leo. Leo energy in the cards, and our first pop out is bee energy. Busy little bee Leo, moving amongst the sun, pollinating all the flowers with your delightful energy. Are you moving amongst social circles or maybe clients or some other type of a way? Each one of these readings is going to be a you versus them. It can be you and your higher self, you and your lower self. Black egg under the deck is talking about throat issues, expression, and self-belief. Or it can be yourself and another individual in the 3D. You and a boss, you and a parent, a child, a romantic partner, a neighbor, a friend, an enemy. B, what are you doing over here with somebody else? Who is in your energy here, in or around your energy while you're busy at work here? Minding your mind, being busy. Wow, we just had a little bit of a bunch of energy pop out here with Dolphin under the deck. Now, I would say Dolphin under the deck appears to be yourself in your happy place here. But popping out, we have Panther, Crocodile, Earthworm, Rabbit, Oyster, and Camel. Now I'm putting all of those back. It looks like there's a whole group of individuals here. Two that are more assertive and aggressive. One that's somebody who's just business and doesn't get involved. Another person who's scared. Another person who clams up. And somebody who's what's Camel? Let's get you just one simple card. Camel's like somebody who's a traveler, I would say. Let's get you just one simple energy to focus in on, the most important energy that B has to deal with. Leo, who is this individual? Okay. So, unicorn energy. And under the deck there, fox. Okay. So if this individual on the other side is carrying all of those energies, which is possible, or if unicorn is a higher, separate aspect of yourself and you're dealing with a group of individuals, I'm seeing that somebody here needs to remain clever and a little bit under the radar, because potentially your movements will be misconstrued. Especially, we do have Mercury retrograde right now. And, well, it's not in your sign. It's in Gemini. Will be dipping back into the sign of Taurus, I believe, during its retrograde. I have scared of commitment popping out. Cognitive dissonance. So somebody's in their head, maybe working to stay focused on something you can control. Scorpio may be involved. I see you in my future. Okay. Legalities, 3D contracts, disputes, escalation, mother issues. Gemini. Okay. Yeah, and we just mentioned Gemini. So maybe it does have something to do with some miscommunications with that. Or Mercury rules contracts and somewhat disputes and escalations. And legalities, I would say, not so much. It's higher octave, maybe. Or like Libra, Sag energy. So what is going on? What is going on? Fox energy. So somebody's working, and unicorn is a very unique energy, but somebody who we don't even perceive in the normal, when you're busy at work, you might overlook somebody with unicorn energy because they might just seem awkward or somewhat etheric and not really of practical interaction. You know, it's just like somebody who flits in and flits out sometimes. But I mean, maybe that's the bee energy though. There's definitely hard to pin down energy, and I wonder if that's Fox. What's under Fox here? Fish. Fish are slippery. Snake, slippery also. And lizard. So let's see what is going on. Somebody never told you. What didn't they ever tell you? Romantic adventure, getting advice from friends. IJKL, 1111 twin flame. Guilt and shame are on the table here. Venus issues, but keep it simple. A young male learning about give and take. Toxic friends and family member, healing from that, especially possibly from gaslighting and twisting your reality. Trust your gut instincts. You already know. So, okay, I may not need to pin down exactly the situations that you guys are dealing with. You know why you're here. And since this is a quick reading, there's something romantic on the board that somebody is healing from false guilt and shame, probably the masculine, when they were a young masculine, by toxic friends or family members, placed into a situation of doubting what they say, perhaps, doubting their ability to attract and hold a mate to themselves. And this may be escalated with this mother issues, like maybe the mother may have been the aggressive party, and perhaps this young male has already gone through divorce or separation because of the issues, or because of picking the wrong individual, or perhaps they've met another individual and they realize that they've been with a karmic. So give and take, keep it simple. Somebody has been influencing your ability to see clearly. So maybe this bee energy talks a little also about being of a higher frequency, higher vibrational frequencies, where you may be able to see the auras or the energy of other individuals before you even come in contact with them, as if like that bioluminescence that bees follow to find the nectar being what serves you best. And with unicorn, if unicorn isn't your own aspects that you're developing, this is somebody coming into your life that is developing their intuition, their mediumship, or whatever psychic gifts. And the moon also represents the mother too, so perhaps with the mother issues, there's something, an epiphany coming through about a triggering situation that creates an epiphany moment on what is going on and how your reality really is versus how somebody told you to think it into being. So, all right, there we go for you. Let us see Virgo. Virgo, I haven't done your long reading yet, but it is coming, let me promise you. But for the longer readings, they take a lot of energy and a lot of clarity, and if I do too many in one day, I'm afraid that they're going to come out with similar energies. Not that these short ones are any different, I guess, but in good time. The energy will tell me when it's time for each read, so stay patient. I'd like to get them out a lot faster in the future. I'm going to be keeping everybody's readings down to about the 20-minute mark. in the future, as well as the daily Dharma, so that we can get the messages quicker, faster, focus in on the messages coming in. The Virgo energy in the cards. What energy is Virgo sitting in right now? How are you showing up today, Virgo? That's 2 cards. We have strong buffalo energy, earth energy, but check out that huge lightning bolt there. Steady and strong in a storm. And beaver energy, very industrious, hard-working. And that's the water element. With raccoon and firefly, dragonfly showing themselves under the deck, and lizard. So maybe you've been hiding out, but firefly and dragonfly both under the deck. You've been going through a transformation yourself. And I see with that lightning bolt, there's some either highly charged event or situation that you've been dealing with. And I see you've been trying to retreat and recover, replenish and renew, nesting, building your home. And a solitary energy I'm feeling, strong and solitary, and some silent energy as well. It's like some sort of disbelief. Who are you dealing with? What are you dealing with? What is a matter of importance for you? Who or what are you dealing with? Okay, vulture energy coming out. Vultures are the divine trash transmuters. They are carrion, and so they eat the roadkill and dead things, which is, it's giving me a mixed vibe. Vultures are not the prettiest animal when we're considering cute, cuddly, beaver, and strong, furry, buffalo energy. And then vulture comes in and is feasting on the dead. So this vulture energy is either like a boss or coworker that you can't please, or it's just somebody who doesn't understand that they could, feast on or nurture themselves with a different diet. I'm kind of hearing, okay, bat. So it is a dark energy, bat. So somebody that's in a dark energy, I've noticed there's a lot of people that they get stuck in the shadow, they get stuck in their victimization for long enough that then the higher vibration from shame and victimization is anger. And then through that anger, they become more enlightened and move on, hopefully up the emotional scale vibrationally from there. But with that, there's still a lot that needs to be cleared out. Somebody has been spending a lot of time in their cave. I'm seeing the Scorpio card again. So this keeps popping out for a lot of people, and it is where the moon is at and what we're letting go of. So, and the bat is taking flight at the new moon, or at the full moon here. So this is really interesting. Okay, so what's coming to your attention? Timeline jump, quantum leap. And I was kind of seeing that from like beaver to buffalo, buffalo to beaver, the size comparison, as if your energy field is growing exponentially or something like that. And I got a flush of heat when I said that, interestingly enough. So something's gotten you fired up or angry. Yeah, maybe somebody's coming in and kind of picking on you or aggravating you, giving you the extra crappy jobs while favoring someone else, whatever it might be. I need stability, a best friend and lover, partner's earth. I feel safe to be myself. I wasn't at my best learning my lessons. Dragon spirit. Yeah, I'll put that dragon spirit by the vulture. The vulture is that harder edged energy of someone who is still transmuting a lot of grief and despair from an early age. Tempted to come out of their cave at the moon. All right, what else, Virgo? And Virgo is the Hermit. Mood swing drama with Scorpio. Scorpios can be quite dramatic, and here when we have the South Node in Scorpio and everybody's letting go of their shadow, it's going to be let go out into the ethers, because a lot of people don't know how to transmute. Like that vulture who gets underestimated, she is learning to transmute. Trauma bonding. So somebody, mood swing trauma bonding, okay. Somebody's moving along and leaving someone else behind. Maybe this vulture's just now learning how to transmute, and Buffalo is like, okay, I've been working on this, and now I've had this epiphany lightning bolt. Either this person isn't really on the same page with me anymore or whatever, but with Mars, action is now necessary. Friend, professional zone, hands off, boundaries, respect. So yeah, this may definitely be somebody in the workplace. Maybe a creepy old guy I'm hearing for somebody. I'm so sorry. But it's kind of like somebody's got that like craggy neck and bald and pointing forward. I mean, not to be mean, but I'm just saying that this energy over here, whether this vulture is male or female, it's like somebody's like, yeah, no, maybe there's some sexual harassment going on or something. Somebody thinks you're hot, mature feminine. So, and if that's not the case, if it's not somebody creepy like that, I mean, don't take my word for it. Not all messages are going to fit for every single person. The sixes came out, so rebalancing, making sure there's equity, reciprocity, that nobody's withholding or manipulating unfairly. Low vibe entities, lower attachments. Sagittarius, mature masculine. Okay. So whether you're the masculine or the feminine, it's all here. So by standing up for yourself, you're taking this opportunity to maintain your cool no matter how aggressive you feel in the moment. You're looking for something different than someone here is ready and willing to provide. They seem to have lower vibrational entities attached to them, or they're somehow, what's the word, trying to make a pass. There's a word for that, but whatever. I'm seeing that as a no-go for you. So good luck with that. But by doing that, I was just about to say, and then I started shuffling, but it came out again anyways. Romantic adventure, chain breaker, pattern interrupt. You may be seen as the rebel and the black sheep by speaking your mind, but by speaking your mind, you illuminate the truth of the matter. You maintain your self-respect and dignity in the situation, and you level up and you attract what you deserve, whether that's a promotion or like a shift from one department to the next, or whatever your situation is. So good luck on that, Virgo. On the other hand, I do think it's a great idea for you to come out of your cave. Yeah, and right behind that, there we have dolphin energy. Dolphin energy is sheer joy, delight, higher-minded, more intelligent speaker, and intellectually intelligent. It's all coming your way. Don't become discouraged because of craggy vultures hanging around and waiting for you to drop your guard so that they can swoop in. Let's get that. Oh, let's just get that out, right? I hope that doesn't hurt your ears. Dragonfly popping out. All right, we're on to Libra. Libra. Dragonfly, that's a very light and transformative energy resting on this triangle space. It's like you've created a bit of a sanctuary for yourself. Maybe you have a little body of water or a community pond or even just a little fountain that runs in your apartment or flat or wherever you're at. Under this hyena. Yeah, so I'm feeling that the sanctuary is necessary because you've been surrounded by hecklers. Hecklers. Do you have people that have that really crazy, low vibe, physical, sadistic humor? Cheetah's coming. Under the deck, raccoon and horse. I'm going to keep both of those. So I'm seeing the horse energy for the dragonfly, and the cheetah energy is with the raccoon energy. So with the raccoon cheetah, that shows me the raccoon is hiding, possibly looking up information at night. It's a little Page of Swordsy energy where there may be some sleepless nights, waking up in the night with some type of fear or anxiety and going fishing for information. But so with that hiding energy, we have this holding back, and then this enormous charge of energy rushing forward, a lot of passion and drive. And as you may know, cheetahs can go something like 0 to 65 miles per hour and nothing flat. On the other side of the coin, we have this dragonfly and sanctuary energy, staying away from the hecklers and engaging in this horse energy, which is independence, freedom, sovereignty, very earthy, very... It's giving me the Centaur vibe. Half human, half horse. Maybe you're born in the year of the horse. Opening up, revelation, emergence. Something is coming to the surface. It seems like this raccoon is coming back from a bit of a journey, a bit of a retreat. Number code 8888 is something coming full circle back around and coming back returned, refreshed, restored, and changed. And look at what popped out with it. It has that number 8 on it, that infinity symbol. Return and reunion. Somebody had to take some time out, either to adjust their energy, to work through some fears, or to just accommodate the new energies coming in. So we have 2 earth energies, and air and fire. So air and fire inflame each other. The air feeds the fire, and the fire needs the air as the inspiration. And the earth contains the fire. And dragonfly, I saw it sitting on a sanctuary of water. So you've got all the elements showing up with spirit so far. Self-care showing up. And secret admirer. Notice me, learning your vibe. Still a little baggage. Still timid, looking for a sign. Still trying to be quiet. All right, what else, Libra? So dragonfly is going through this transformation. Light-hearted energy. Grief and depression. So it's a healing energy from that time. There's been a I'm seeing there's a lot of cycles. I see the wheat shafts wheats or whatever you call those, the little wheat ends where they're braided looking in the horse's hair. Grief and depression. So it looks like with this coming back around, it's like through this cycle you're returning, you're coming back up for air. You've had your sanctuary, you're learning your independence, ending of a karmic cycle. Yeah. So there's been some material concerns, moving through issues concerning scarcity, your limitations, any blockages, superficiality and trophy. So yeah, any fears regarding what you have to offer and what you're looking to attain in life, where you're going in life. Cancer, maybe a Cancer involved for you in this, or Heyoka empath, and that may be the Cancer. Heyoka empath, if you don't know, is somebody who has a long history of significant empathy, but also pain and grief cycles. This karmic cycle leads them to mirror everyone in their life, and they try to be a little bit more humorous, whether it's a light or a dark Heyoka, using light energy or self-sabotaging words in their energy to make people laugh or connect with them in a certain way. Explore and express your unique individuality either way. So somebody's looking for stability, a best friend and lover, partners, leader, entrepreneur, trendsetter, boss. That's could be one or both of you. Somebody's walking away, but they think of you all day. They've come to the conclusion they love you. And then we have the 7777, those lucky sevens. Talks to me about divine intervention. I feel you near me when we're miles apart. Neptune. Neptune with that next to Heyoka empath absolutely tells me that it's the telepathic side of Neptune and that dreamy element of first love, even if it's like the first blush of love and romance with one partner after you've had positives and negatives in your past. And then we have the harvest comes in with the full moon, lunar eclipse. So that's a good place to leave it. Somebody's clearing their space and energy for this. They've been overthinking their stress and nerves. They've got some Virgo tendencies. But they're learning to compromise, choose their battles, yield, and share. They're ready for this romantic adventure, and root chakra says they're getting secure in that. Okay. All right, there we have Libra. Good luck with that. It looks like you just need to stay in your sanctuary and stay in your independence, and the other individual is just taking care of their own business, and they will return refreshed and renewed, and you will be glad you let them have their time and space. We just had bat flipping. All right, Scorpio, the moon. So the moon and the south lunar node are in the sign of Scorpio, as we have been saying. And at the time of this full moon, you will be one of the, I would say, one of the most emotional signs. This is also in the fixed signs, and fixed signs don't love change traditionally. This whole mess that just flew out was Dolphin, looking for joy. Horse is looking for sovereignty and freedom, independence, but Sea Serpent says you are looking for something that's fulfilling, and Otter, they mate for life, I do believe. Spider, Rabbit, Raccoon, Cheetah, and then Elephant, Owl under the deck, and Hummingbird under this deck. So I'd say there's a couple of spirit guides stepping forward here. I saw that as Owl and hummingbird looking after Scorpios. So you are probably in your emotions, for better or for worse. What is your energy? Just one card, if we can, for Scorpio. Oops. Seeing octopus and wolf. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. You got a big mess again. Starfish, scorpion, and camel. Let's just take this little bit here. Camel, scorpion, turtle, starfish. Yeah, guarding that inner nature. Very scorpionic. Let's just slow down a notch. Okay. I'm seeing hummingbird again with the earthworm. So you may consider yourself a very humble, down-to-earth individual, common as grass, I'm hearing. But this alignment with your nature and having your hands in the soil, if that's what you're doing, or into whatever earthly dimension you may have your hands into, it's really helping you to literally, I'm hearing, hear the voice of God whenever somebody is super aligned with earth and with creatures like that. The more humility that you feel in those moments allows extreme amounts of enlightenment to come in, and the thing that keeps you so enlightened is this humility. And coming in with hummingbird may be part of your energy as well, or it may be one of your spirit guides or guardians, because I said that previous to this. Maybe an ancestor on the other side. It is the card that I equate with my mother, who's recently passed. And under the deck we have moth, showing that transition. So maybe you're having your own upgraded energy supported by the powers that be and whatever elements you call in, moving from this humble self and maybe going out and getting yourself some new clothes, or even letting go. That would be even better. Letting go of all the stuff that doesn't fit your personality or your style. So hummingbird is about a higher vibrational energy coming through. So if you're seeing signs and synchronicities, definitely don't disregard those, follow those. And who are you dealing with? Scorpio, who is coming in? Who's on your mind? What is an issue of importance or a person of significance in your energy or around your energy? Scorpio. Nightingale. Very nice. This energy goes really well with the hummingbird. Nightingale also is extremely, I would say, humble. It's an energy that only sings in the darkness. And I was just thinking of my black cat, who won't let us pet him unless it's dark, and then he comes on the bed and let you pet him. 3333 when I was talking about that. So this is somebody who may have a beautiful voice, but they only sing in the secret of their own home or something. And I'm seeing somebody also that's really conjuring a loving relationship in the nighttime. Maybe they're calling you in, and your spirit guides and guardians are telling you to pay attention, because this person may be a little too timid to catch your attention or to assert their attention. And maybe you are too humble to notice when somebody's flirting with you. I mean, that's not typical Scorpio vibes at all. But then under the deck with this nightingale, damn it. Shark. Who's this shark? Lone shark? Land shark? Wolf is under that, and tarantula. So Dharma is on your side anyways. So this, Maybe the shark energy is saying, don't be over here being humble. You know, recognize that Scorpios, no matter what, they have an innate primal sensuality, sexuality, energetic tantric vibe. It's about that potential to transmute and to let go of. And if you're steady and strong in your emotional nature right now, then you can definitely provide some of that ability to let go and release for others, model that. But the message I'm getting with shark is it's pointing at the nightingale. Scorpio, maybe you need to be a predator a little bit. And if you've caught someone's scent from a mile away, I'm hearing another song. It's a hip hop and R&B song. Like Animals, that's the song. Okay, all right. So, I don't know. What's going on? Let's see. So, give me the scoop here. What's going on? Scorpio. Aries. Could be an Aries. And this could even be you with a nighttime gig, or you going someplace in the night and meeting someone. Observation, looking for clues, keeping tabs. It might be something new that you're venturing out to do, and you encounter someone. Maybe they're the one that's over here with this very earthly, common girl next door, boy next door vibe, and you have this beautiful voice over here. Maybe you dream of a singing career, or you've been maybe coming up with some love ballads on your guitar. I want to kiss you. 5555. That's the element of change and dramatic shifting coming in. Inner conflict. Reclaim your power. So you're looking for stability, a best friend and lover, partners, somebody who's earthy and grounded. Explore and express your unique individuality. That's that nightingale energy. So if you're the one who hasn't been showing people it's like the day job, the night job. It's like all day long you're doing your hustle, and then at night you're pursuing your passion. And this person might be extremely interested and intrigued about that. Heyoka empath is on the board. Workaholic. Get out of hermitage for a change. Soul retrieval. And we had reclaim your power already with this inner conflict in that 555. So if there's some instability or extra longing, develop your own inner skill set to feel more confident. It'll reclaim all of your energy from feeling like you're not enough, because you'll be investing in yourself. Cut cords and release from any of that triggering information, self-protection, and old traumas. There's a timeline jump, quantum leap at hand. Patience, not yet. Allow the unfolding. May also have a Capricorn here. So take time for self-care. Flow, positive mental attitude. Use the law of attraction and feel that law of abundance into being for yourself. Uranus, make sure that you're just being your own unique individual self, but also something about being friends first. So maybe there's a friendly engagement where many people are at that's less intimidating, that you could invite someone to. I feel safe to be myself. 1111 twin flame, momentum, drive, speed. And then we have 7777 glow up. What's under glow up? I feel you near me when we're miles apart. So yeah, somebody seems to be having some feelings for somebody else but hasn't expressed them. So maybe both individuals in this situation are feeling a little shy or intimidated, but somebody's definitely ready to become the predator. Somebody is ready to pursue, but be gentle. If you come at another person, in particular somebody who is timid, with your shark bite out, that can't end well. What do we have next? What do we have next? Sagittarius. I'm seeing the dragon card flipping here. And gazelle and vulture with dolphin under the deck. So Sag, there's nothing really out there in your sign right now as far as the major solar system. However, opposite you, we have Mercury going retrograde. So opposite yourself, this can seem like other people are misunderstanding you. It can seem like other things are sabotaging or blocking or restraining you from moving forward. Just flow with what is, and if something is stalled, try to work on something else, right? Try to write your plans down, write your intentions down, and if you can't seem to logic at this time, try some poetry, try some crayons, try some music. Music is such a release. Listen to other people's art or poetry or music. All right, Sag, what's your energy? Here's the deer again. Deer flipping out with turtle. Flipping out. Don't flip out. So turtle tells us that our home is on our back. Slow goes the race. And take your time. So the tortoise and the hare. Deers are very fast when they get spooked. So yeah, there's this element of speed, like hurry up and wait. With tarantula under the deck, your blessings are coming for you. There's some dharma at play. Who are you dealing with in this energy? You're very gentle and meandering. What's the word I'm looking for? It's like you're being very intentional. Sag, what are you doing? Are you gaining a new perspective on something? Coming out of your shell, trying to make some leaps and bounds towards something new in your life. 42. Who or what is a message or matter of importance here? We have owl on the other side, coming out with hyena and vulture showing under the deck. So the energies between may not feel good, is what I'm saying. Like that whole frustration, people blocking you. So if you're trying to come together with this owl energy, there's something between the two of you, maybe friend groups or karmic exes. I don't know, if it just seems like there's too many people here. Sag, Sag. And here's this owl. This owl energy seems to be somebody who's let me work through this before I speak. I don't want to speak until I know. I feel you near me when we're miles apart. Regret, I'm sorry. I feel like maybe the owl learned a lesson and took off. A couple of you guys are throwing me for a loop. So what energy are we feeling with Sag? What's going on between you and this situation? 7777. Divine intervention. So the delays are in your favor. If there have been people coming in, blocking you, even like gossip, lying gossip stories. The owl that's listening to this hyena is going to shut it down, I feel. And the hyena looks like somebody who's a hater energy in this case, somebody who thinks it's funny to just stir the pot. But between owl and turtle deer, it looks, you know what I'm seeing here? Okay, and take this as you will. Now we're seeing 6666 rebalancing. Possibly a parent, a wise parent, maybe a priestess feminine, with a boyfriend or a partner or friend, lower vibe influence, maybe even a sibling, somebody, this hater person. And this doesn't need to be a mother, right? But just a nurturing, wise influence, maybe a spiritualist or something like this over here. Hyena's trying to infiltrate and mess this owl's opinion of you up, but they seem to be well balanced and they're getting the signs that they need to see clearly through this. So with deer energy, you're being seen as someone who's self-sustaining, accountable, who carries a lot on their back, but is also gentle and compassionate. So, yeah, no worries. Inner conflict is, yeah, it's got you in your head. I can see that deer is possibly sad. This may be some people that you really thought were close to you. Power couple. Maybe you are in a relationship with this owl. Does this align with your highest path? Secret admirer. And maybe this is a friend group and, or otherwise, could be anything. You know your situation. So don't engage those lower energies. There's a power couple here on the table, or a powerful opportunity. Be mind, codependent, possessive, jealous, power control issues, insecure. So this hyena influence that's trying to influence this owl is jealous of one of you, attracted to one of you in a messed up way, and trying to block your blessings. But it's not going to work, so don't worry about it. Cognitive dissonance, mind over matter. Yeah, keep your vibe high, invoke your power. What else? Anything else for Sag? New perspective on this person for sure. Somebody's showing their true colors under this total eclipse. Like their story finally caught up with them, and there they are. I miss you. I need freedom. Synchronicity, luck, divine intervention. Right, divine intervention. Right, so you're walking away from some other individuals. Something spooked you and you are hitting it. Yep. U, V, W, X, Y, Z may be letters. Yeah, somebody tried to block your blessings, come in and acting all cocky with their attitude, and they'll get nothing. I wanted you to chase me. Throat chakra, 5. I don't want to lose myself again. And then spelling. A lot of people getting that spelling. So guard your mind. Wait it out. Know that your home is secure. Yeah, it could be a college student and with their backpack, and then the parents' issue. Could be many things. I'm not sure. Who next? Capricorn. Capricorn, what is going on with you? Capricorn, you're coming out as the crow. Look at you with your little sparkly. Crow is sometimes I see it as the emissary between life and death sometimes, one of the gatekeepers. Under the deck is eagle. So crow, I see crow in a nest that they've gathered some lovely little baubles together. They have their own little nest egg. They're guarding it well. And it's served them well. It's allowed them to have a really dynamic experience. And their experience is always growing and changing and evolving. And with eagle under the deck, it's like, check this out. I mean, look at the symmetry in these images. It's like he's already had this here, the crow has already had that, and here you are, now you're becoming the eagle, and you're ready to get that shiny thing in the sky. You're reaching for the stars, literally the sun here in this situation, and I think you're going to get it. So who or what are you dealing with, Capricorn? What is a matter of importance? Who is either coming towards you or is in and around your energetic field at this time, influencing you? Capricorn. Something serious? Elk and Scorpion. So we had air element over there. Now we have fire and earth. So look at these colors coming in with this now. So elk has that eclipsed moon. So Scorpio and elk. So the Scorpion eclipsed moon, because Scorpio we have here. So the Scorpio energy is going to be running high in your energy field, or the person's that's coming in here. And this person, so elk is sometimes the divine masculine counterpart to the deer card in this deck. And since we just had deer for Sag, I don't know if you're dealing with each other there, or if this is, it's kind of giving me the masculine having this rite of passage, like his antlers are on fire under the light of this moon. And with that Scorpion energy, it's very intense. And in this case, I'm getting more of a sexual vibe, like the stag vibe from Arthurian lore. It's not Green Man, it's the whole Beltane ritual with the mating under the moon, and I don't know. This guy is so stinking cute. Under the deck. Adorable. Lamb. So you think somebody is just adorable, but somewhat there's probably a question mark around maturity, or around innocence, naivety, or even children. Children may be an issue, or a question mark in the situation here. But it's with elk, that's the father card. So there's some question mark here about taking on responsibility in this way. Are you dealing with somebody with children, or are your own children coming into question? I wasn't at my best learning lessons. How beautiful it is for you to remain silent when another anticipates your rage or reaction. Trauma bonding, be mine, codependent, possessive, jealous, power control issues, long distance, leader, entrepreneur, trendsetter, boss, young female, and retreat. So, okay, somebody, yeah, this maturity issue and this father and reaching for the sun after that bauble. Okay. So somebody wasn't at their best. They're working through their there are issues, power and control dynamics for sure with Scorpio coming out. But they are maturing through these issues. And it looks like maybe somebody had tried some kind of tactic, a stealth tactic, or I don't know, some type of tactical maneuver to try to get someone else to do something. But this didn't go down the way that they saw it. Somebody stayed put, and so the trauma bonding is coming back to the source that tried it to be resolved there, because somebody remained true to themselves. Long distance. Yeah, somebody's taking distance, working hard to develop their own leadership and entrepreneurial adventures. Young female. So somebody, yeah, has retreated, but they're working on themselves. So that's not bad. So if somebody is jealous of you working on yourself, that's a little different, right? What do we have here? Libra. You may be dealing with Libra. You may have Libra powerfully in your chart. Red flags, unanswered prayers, long distance again. But there's instant attraction. You inspire me. Legalities, 3D contracts, disputes and escalations. And then that entrepreneur card again with the glow up. So yeah, somebody's staying distance because of your glow up. They're instantly attracted to you, but then there's some form of insecurity and power control on the board here. So Capricorn, you are the sign of bondage and attachment. Your tarot card, the major arcana card symbolizing Capricorn, is the devil. And so yours is the path of development of the self through the material plane, and through that sense of personal attainment and pride, then transcending through that attainment and realizing that the true attainment was the real pride and the self-worth and the authenticity that comes through living the struggle and then getting the dream. But if somewhere in between something has come up, grief, depression may have been, trust issues, taken for granted, what else? Could be anything. But there's somebody local or some situation locally that's creating a rebalancing and electromagnetic counterbalance to your issues, in your fears. And I'm hearing that this, instead of triggering worse, it's actually resolving your issues, feeling that you needed to attach. Maybe there's been a real resistance against attachment here, and there you are, as we say that, Capricorn under the deck. Intensity does not equal intimacy. You are ascending into your mastery. There is someone that you think of all day or is thinking of you all day. And there's a walking away card, friend professional zone, toxic friend or family member. So this person may be walking away from a toxic friend or family member, and that's where they were possibly getting this trauma bonding, low vibe energy from. But it seems to be clearing out. Dark features, eyes, hair, or complexion may be the person, or may describe yourself. Goat. You are the goat, the greatest of all time. You are highly protected and favored by the divine. Someone is falling for you hard. This may be a Heyoka empath, or that may be yourself. They or yourself have trust issues in the middle of this, And this lamb is like the sacrificial lamb in the center, so be careful not to take each other for granted. Yeah, somebody local here in your energy. So that one looks like a touchy situation needing a little bit of evaluation and a lot of healing still, but you are the greatest of all time. All right, Aries and Neptune flipped out at the end there. Those were messages for yourself. All right, the last two. Can we get these out? I'm just going to do this in 2 videos, obviously. We're just down to the last 2. Okay, we are down to Aquarius. Aquarius. You're coming out as the Firefly. That's very high vibrational influences that come through in small bits and pieces, little epiphanies. Ooh, with the hummingbird underneath. So hummingbird and Firefly is, I'm feeling, I don't know if this is you and a, okay, and tiger under the deck prowling around. So this may be you and an ancestor or another spirit guide or something, but I'm seeing that you are getting your shine back, and you've had an idea or a series of ideas or illuminating little tidbits that are leading you up to something profound. A big shift is coming in, and these things or epiphanies or realizations have come through in these small little bits and pieces to enable you to climb slowly, pounce slowly from little epiphany to little epiphany, so that this next big thing can be accommodated, brought in quickly and easily without any resistance, if possible. Here we go. Then you're dealing with somebody coming out as the butterfly with eagle under the deck. Okay, so there's a sense of coming together for a common goal. So I don't know if this for you is a work environment or a co-parenting experience. Or, okay. So there's a common goal, there's common purpose, so there's either work to be done together or an objective. There's something you're working on with somebody else. Somebody's been taken for granted, perhaps. So what's going on for you, Aquarius? Have you been feeling taken for granted, making some small epiphanies? Something's being shown to you. And out we have friend, professional zone, hands off. So maybe somebody from your past who is temperamental and who you used to get along with, but now it's standoffish. Yep, separation. Take time for self-alignment. So I don't know if you're separated from a friend, a coworker, or lover here, or loved one. Can be anyone. But it looks like you're both going through little transformations. Butterfly and Firefly. Interesting. Legalities, 3D contracts, dispute, escalation. I mean, could be a divorce or a splitting up of a partnership. Oh, that's a whole lot. Let's not take that. All right, let's get some of this done. The sun is setting. I see I'm losing my sunshine. We'll take these cards. Loyalty popped out. You probably have quite a loyal heart. May have Cancer prominent in your life. Light features eyes, hair, or complexion, and that's the sign of Cancer. I'm being told to clarify. But since I'm being told to clarify, I also see that I'm getting grief and depression under the deck here. Somebody may have had a loss or a scare with Cancer, or a death in the family or friends. Pluto, looking at your pictures with grief and depression. So this may be somebody that took you for granted a long time ago, but now you're in separation. There's some type of a contract that connects you. This could be co-parenting for sure. But then there's this loyalty, this loyal heart, and yeah, a lot of enlightenment coming through these cards. Something is being seen, and looking back at the past with fresh eyes, and it's transforming yourself. So what's in the past is probably meant to stay there, and if you have an ongoing contract, just let that stand for right now. It's apparently breaking you open to bring in greater blessings. I'm seeing 3333, self-mastery, Heyoka empath, Pisces. Does this align with your highest path? And there is something under my chair. Drum roll. Oh boy. It's I want to kiss you. That was really hard to get off the ground. Heyoka empath, Libra love bomber under the deck here. I feel you near me when we're miles apart, putting them in inner conflict. Yeah, so maybe being attracted to something from your past. So far be it from me to offer advice, but if you're being drawn to your past, it probably is just because it has bearing on your future. It isn't because it is your future. Some people get married to their exes, but it's probably just an ongoing lesson that you're being told to look back at. This moon energy, especially when we have Mercury retrograde, brings our mind and thoughts back to old scripts, old situations that did or didn't work out for one reason or another, and brings out our introspective ability to just look at how we could have done things differently for them. All right, moving on. Pisces, you are our last golden egg wanted to pop out. That is the heart chakra right there. All right, what energy are you in, Pisces? Pisces, you are the bear. So have you been having a period of hiding away, hibernation, deep sleep? Have you gotten far away from your purpose or potential? Have you fallen into a comfort zone? Bad eating habits? It's time to pull yourself back out with the emerging sun and find yourself back into the flow of your highest. Under the deck, Nightingale. So there's definitely something about sleeping, hibernating. Yeah, that spiritual slumber. Don't fall back asleep into your unconsciousness. Make sure that you're getting up, Pisces, and doing your daily stretches, your daily gratitude and affirmations. Definitely protect what's yours. What do we have going on for Pisces? Well, we do have Neptune at the end of your sign. It's been there for a long time, and Mars is closing in. So Mars is our motivation, our inner masculine, our assertive nature. It's time for you to actually make some big moves because your actions have potentially led you down a pathway of maybe partying. I'm hearing somebody's partying, hanging out with friends, helping out everybody and their brother, but at the end of the day, they're not really sitting down and cleansing and clearing and connecting deeply with themselves in the way that they know they should. This is you or someone that you're dealing with, or a situation. So who or what is coming towards you? Who or what is coming towards you? What is a significant energy coming towards you? All right, Pisces, you have a rabbit on your hands here. Rabbits can be quite timid. Bears are vegetarians, aren't they? I was thinking, are they predators? I mean, they sometimes attack, but usually only if the bear has cubs, right? So I don't know if you have cubs at home. But rabbit energy can be timid, and maybe this individual may have been born in the year of the rabbit. Maybe your child is coming through as the rabbit. Under the deck, buffalo. So buffalo is, in this case, reminding me of more of a fatherly energy, fatherly, grandfatherly, whether that's someone influencing you or keeping you on the up and up and challenging you, telling you, make sure you're doing your work, and, well, how are you coming on this? So those are all great things to keep us accountable. Thank you, buffalo. But it looks like they're kind of trying to light a fire under somebody's butt too, with this clarity and insight and this remark that they might make that might be a little bit too close to home for some people's comfort zone. But that lightning bolt is like a tower. So if Bear has been sleeping in all day, staying at home with the parents or living on somebody else's couch, Buffalo's like, yeah, dude, I'm not down anymore. I don't know if that's you. Third eye chakra, wheel of the year. Let the cycles play out. Stay humble. Act now. There's better choices that can be made. 7777. That divine intervention is coming to tell you to invest in your fertility and your inspiring thoughts and in fast-paced movement coming in. You need to take some quick actions to protect yourself and those you care about. There's some quick moves that will be necessary for you to maintain your control over the situation. And if that is like, because there's something generationally here, father, mother, child, something like that. Or it can definitely be partnership as well. Let's see, what else do we have here? So somebody's saying, clear out your head. Creeping. Who's creeping? Who's creeping? Are you creeping up on somebody else? Losing your sense of personal autonomy and falling asleep that way? Mother issues. Okay. I thought generational. I wanted you to chase me. Sagittarius, young female. So if you're looking for this rabbit, maybe this young female energy, unless you're a young female and you're just waking up. Oh, and for some of you, you may be young mothers. And this fatherly influence is needing to either step up or is making some sort of a declaration about clearing out your third eye. Like maybe you're paranoid or suspicious and this guy's secure and steady. Something's definitely going on here in the family, I feel. And perhaps you have a Sagittarius. Okay. Anything else that we can help you with? What to do in this family situation? What other information can you help us to understand? Return and reunion. So if you have child, for instance, that's moved quickly away from you for some reason or been keeping to themselves, allow them their space. Maybe you can, one or all of you needs to get out of hermitage for a change of pace, change of environment. Maybe go take a walk at your local park. Third chakra, solar plexus, that's your will and authority center. So take a risk, make a choice to change some things, Capricorn. Stay steady and recommit and stay dedicated to your path and your purpose here. It's very essential that you stay lucid and clear for whatever's coming your way. You'll want to be in your best energy to be able to face this down and to stay steady and grounded. There's a lot of earth energy here. All three are earth. So there may be a lot of fixed energies, stubborn influence energies that there's compromise needed. Spelling. Mind your mind, guard your tongue. Thoughts become reality. Whatever you believe about your child, your parents, is actually a reflection of yourself, and you will call that in if you speak it out. Trauma bonding is on the table. I think of you all day. Overthinking, inner child, and music reminds me. So spelling also, like if you're busy manifesting an ex, or if you're busy shaming your child, you're not being kind to your inner child. This is, if you're harsh with other individuals, this is the tone and the voice that you're taking with your own inner child. And maybe you just need to be your own strong inner protector and guardian of your energies, your own divine mother and father in this deck, so that you can find yourself as this exploring rabbit with more speed, agility, and fertility than you've allowed in the past. Self-care is needed. I have mad respect for you, Jupiter. Things are expanding. Things are... there's been indulgence, though. So if you can curb your indulgences, there will be rewards coming in. I don't know if I can keep my hands to myself. If there's any abuse on the table, I shouldn't have to tell you to get out of Dodge. Somebody's trying to impress you, though. So shift your focus. Okay. Somebody with dark features, eyes, hair, or complexion. Reclaim your power. There's been gaslighting. So cut cords from that, because there's also a secret admirer, perhaps playing some games, engaging stealth. Mercury retrograde and ulterior motives. With Mercury turning retrograde, there's definitely not all as it appears. Keep it simple. And if you feel triggered, it may be old trauma coming up at the full moon here. But there's chemistry and there's manifestation coming. So maybe get advice from friends. So don't manifest what isn't yours to manifest, because that karmically entangles you with trying to exert your control and dominance over another's will, which isn't advised. All right, everyone, I see I am being left in the dark. It must be closing time. So anybody who wants some last minute messages here from Love Notes from the universe, don't be misled. Do something new, something different. And for as long as you wish to keep this individual in your life, whomever they may be, understanding them as opposed to changing them will wildly improve the chances that they'll wish to keep you in their life. On the other hand, you're pretty much stuck with me. Oh wow, I love you, the universe. Pucker up, buttercup. So there's love on the table. After some forgiveness, there is a sense of adventure coming in. So do you know what you've created? Besides intergalactically known saunter named after you, inspiration in the eyes that have watched you, hope in the minds that have admired you, and love in the hearts that have known you. But you might ease up on your sachet before someone gets hurt. Not bad, kiddo, not bad at all. In all matters and battles of the heart over the mind, go with your heart, because truly it's a lot easier for your mind to catch up with your heart than for your heart to catch up with your mind. A whole lot. Not that I don't love your mind, the universe. All right, everybody, take so much good care of yourself. Thank you so much. And don't forget to like and share and comment if this resonated with you. And hit that subscribe button and the bell so that you can see when I upload some of your favorite content. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.